Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, and yeah man, we're just we're hanging out today. I'm kind of recovering from Christmas and all that, and I don't know man, I'm just tired right now. Oh, I can't get this out. I cleaned everything. I forgot to clean this drive shaft. Oh, there we go. Today, I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and get back to this mud truck here, the Axial SMT10 mud truck, mega mud truck, monster truck, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna see what kind of damage we did the last time we were playing with it. For those of you that don't remember, we took this out. We took it and installed a brushless system in it, and just took it out and hammered on it in the snow. And something gave out in the transmission. Now, I saw in the comments a lot of people thought that maybe it was just the pin in the drive shaft. Trust me, that was the first thing I checked when I was still out there in the snow. Wasn't that, unfortunately. I thought maybe it backed out and we'd lost it, or maybe it broke, you know. Wasn't that. And then I thought, okay, well maybe it was the output that actually broke, like the yoke that comes out here, not the yoke, but the actual output that comes out of the transmission. Maybe that broke off, but it didn't. It's still there, so that means it's internal, and we're gonna go ahead and crack this open, get the tranny out real quick, and see what it looks like. Alright, so now we've got the transmission removed from the actual mud truck. I've still got the motor installed on it, and I just wanted to see if I turn this, does everything turn? And it does, but if I take, let's see here if I've got something I can use. There. Now if I take this and I stick it inside of that output, and then I rotate it, notice the drive shaft still spins, but that output does not. So that leads me to believe that it's a factory 3-piece setup, right? So you've got two outputs sandwiching a gear, and that output has somehow stripped off that gear, which means there could be 3 little screws possibly floating around in here as well, or at least a stripped piece of plastic. I'm not really sure. We're going to find out, though, when I get this open here in just a second. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Actually, it's the next day, to be 100% honest with you guys. I had to go get some food, and then I got caught up in all kinds of business and stuff, but I'm back at it, and I just finished pulling the last screw out, and we're about to crack this open right now. And I can already tell something's definitely wrong. Alright, let me get this where you guys can see here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wow, that's shredded. Okay, so let me I'm going to zoom in a little more for you. Alright, so here you can see now exactly what happened. It literally just ripped those right out and then shredded the outside of this. Oh man, that looks gross. And all that grit would get wrapped up in these other gears, and it would just ruin it. So alright, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. I took a little bit of time to think about this. I went through my drawers and I managed to find a brand new output gear. Never been ran before. It's out of one of my trucks that I took apart and upgraded right off the bat. So what I'm gonna do, I wish I could find metal center gear. I'm gonna look a little bit more, but I haven't been able to find one yet. I'm trying to do this without going and purchasing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart this gear, and I'm going to actually upgrade it with a TorqueMaster outdrive. And that should help strengthen this transmission a little bit here. In doing so, though, I'm still going to have a weak point, and that's going to be this plastic middle gear. That plastic middle gear is just yeah, it's a pain in the butt right there. I got to get rid of that somehow. Now, of course, I could just run over to the hobby shop and buy a new one, but we're going to see if we can work with what we got. You guys know me. I like to use what I have laying around. I always keep parts just for this. So let me see what I've got. We're going to go ahead and get this cleaned out. I'll lube it up with some fresh udder butter just to get some nice grease up in there. We'll get this outdrive mounted up, this TorqueMaster outdrive, and we will go ahead and start reinstalling everything. Alright, give me 1 minute. Alright, so I couldn't find a metal center gear, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and install this outdrive anyway and reinstall it with the 2 plastic gears. And eventually when those give out, we'll go ahead and we'll upgrade this transmission to all metal gears. Alright, now that's off. Let's go ahead and open this up here. Alright, so don't lose this little washer. Ooh, this is a magnetic thing, so I don't have to worry about it. But there's a little bitty washer. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but don't lose that bad boy right there. You want to keep that. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and install the TorqueMaster outdrive. You want to line up your holes so you can see all the way through there. Boom, install that side. Take the other side. Line the holes up for that, which I just missed entirely. There we go. Get those lined up. Get it sandwiched together all nicely like that. And I think that looks pretty good. That looks awesome. Sorry for the bad lighting. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now you can go ahead and fasten it down. And you'll notice right away you're going to want to get some more hardware. You can just put 3 back in if you want to, but there is now 6 spots available to fasten this down, which is really good. That'll help you lock this down nice and tight. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more hardware, get this cinched all the way down. Alright, there we have it. It's completely locked down. I'll go ahead and slip this washer on. There we go. Now you guys can see it's the stock gear, the factory gear, with the Holmes Hobbies TorqueMaster outdrive installed. I think it looks pretty slick, honestly. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There you go. Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and get this reinstalled now. You can see I already grease this beast up a little bit. I didn't want to put too much in there, but I did put some in. Go ahead and install the other side that I've got all cleaned out and lubed up. Get that put together. And see if it goes together. Alright, perfect. I did put a little much in there. Looks like it squirted out a little. Just wipe that down. Alright, and there we go. Transmission's back together, spins nice and smoothly. I just got to finish putting all the accessories back onto it, bolt it back up, and we'll wind up taking it out on the next one. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and throw this back together real fast, and I got to get up out of here. I got a whole bunch of work to get caught up on today, and you know what? We'll be back on the next one with some fun. We're going to get this thing back out and see how she does. And if we can't blow this transmission up again. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in. You know what it is. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah.